In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Tasin, these are revelations of the Quran and a scripture that maketh plain, a guidance and good tidings for believers, who establish worship and pay the poor due and are sure of the hereafter. Lo, as for those who believe not in the hereafter, we have made their works fair seeming unto them, so that they are all astray. Those are they for whom is the worst of punishment, and in the hereafter they will be the greatest losers. Lo, as for thee, Muhammad, thou verily receivest the Quran from the presence of one wise, aware. Remember when Moses said unto his household, Lo, I spy afar off a fire. I will bring you tidings thence, or bring to you a borrowed flame, that ye may warm yourselves. But when he reached it, he was called, saying, Blessed is whosoever is in the fire, and whosoever is round about it, and glorified be Allah, the Lord of the worlds. O Moses, lo, it is I, Allah, the mighty, the wise. And throw down thy staff. But when he saw it writhing as it were a demon, he turned to flee headlong. But it was said unto him, O Moses, fear not. Lo, the emissaries fear not in my presence. Save him who hath done wrong, and afterward hath changed evil for good. And lo, I am forgiving, merciful. And put thy hand into the bosom of thy robe, it will come forth white but unhurt. This will be one among 9 tokens unto Pharaoh and his people. Lo, they were evil living folk. But when our tokens came unto them, plain to see, they said, This is mere magic. And they denied them, though their souls acknowledged them for spite and arrogance. Then see the nature of the consequence for the wrongdoers. And we verily gave knowledge unto David and Solomon, and they said, Praise be to Allah, who hath preferred us above many of his believing slaves. And Solomon was David's heir, and he said, O mankind, lo, we have been taught the language of birds, and have been given abundance of all things. This surely is evident favor. And there were gathered together unto Solomon his armies of the jinn and humankind, and of the birds, and they were set in a battle order. Till when they reached the valley of the ants, an ant exclaimed, O ants, enter your dwellings, lest Solomon and his armies crush you, unperceiving. And Solomon smiled, laughing at her speech, and said, My Lord, arouse me to be thankful for thy favor, wherewith thou hast favored me and my parents, and to do good that shall be pleasing unto thee, and include me in the number of thy righteous slaves. And he sought among the birds, and said, How is it that I see not the hoopoe? Or is he among the absent? I verily will punish him with hard punishment, or I verily will slay him, or he verily shall bring me a plain excuse. But he was not long in coming, and he said, I have found out a thing that thou apprehendest not, and I come unto thee from Sheba with sure tidings. Lo, I found a woman ruling over them, and she hath been given abundance of all things, and hers is a mighty throne. I found her and her people worshipping the sun instead of Allah, and Satan maketh their works fair seeming unto them, and debarreth them from the way of truth, so that they go not aright. So that they worship not Allah, who bringeth forth the hidden in the heavens and the earth, and knoweth what ye hide and what ye proclaim. Allah, there is no God save him, the Lord of the tremendous throne. Solomon said, We shall see whether thou speakest truth, or whether thou art of the liars. Go with this my letter, and throw it down unto them, then turn away, and see what answer they return. The queen of Sheba said when she received the letter, O chieftains, lo, there hath been thrown unto me a noble letter. Lo, it is from Solomon, and lo, it is, In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Exalt not yourselves against me, but come unto me as those who surrender. She said, O chieftains, pronounce for me in my case. I decide no case till ye are present with me. They said, We are lords of might and lords of great prowess, but it is for thee to command, so consider what thou wilt command.